Well, hello there, my friend. Jonathan Doyle with you once again. Welcome aboard to the Daily Message. I am glad you are here. Please make sure you have subscribed to the channel. Hit that subscribe button and hit that notification bell. If you like what you're hearing today, I would love you to leave a comment here in the comment section. Let me know the kind of content that you are most interested in. Now, there is a whole bunch of links under here. Book me for speaking events, book me for coaching, get a free copy of my book. It is all under here. Now, you ready? Let's begin. In the next few episodes, I'm responding to a whole bunch of great listener questions. People are asking all sorts of questions about the complexity, the demands, the strains and struggles of modern life. And this is the real stuff, right? This is the stuff where we actually grow. If you had no problems in your life, my friend, you would never grow. So the first message I received was a question around, how do we change people? How do we motivate others? Think about this in the context of people you're in close relationship. We all have either family members or people we work with that we want to help, right? We want to help them change. We want to help them grow. We are remarkably good at identifying the limitations of other people's behavior. There's a great saying, I think if I get this right, it's something like, we judge others by their actions and we judge ourselves by our intentions. Isn't that true? Like when we do something wrong, it's like, well, I didn't mean it. When other people do it wrong, it's like, ha, you always do that. So it's very human to be in relationship with people and want to see them grow or change or do something different. We can identify habits, behaviors that they're undertaking that we know are not good for them. It could range all the way from things that are antagonistic, they do or say things that offend or annoy you, or it can be as simple as maybe having a child or a spouse who seems unmotivated and you want them to be different. So here's what I would like to say to you. First point, humans don't like being told to change. If you sign up for the Marine Corps, it's different, right? Because you are entering an environment where you are agreeing to have people yell at you and demand that you change. So unless you are training in the Marine Corps, in most other contexts, we don't like that. We don't like someone going, you know what your problem is? You need to be different. There's always times when we can challenge people robustly, but in general, we don't like being told how to change. So how do we do it? How do we motivate and change the people we care about? I have a simple answer. It's this: embody the message. By this I mean that the fastest way to change somebody is to model what it is that you think they need to be doing. So if you see somebody is unmotivated, then your responsibility is to become the most motivated person you can possibly become. It's a form of self-leadership that creates a leadership ripple effect in the people that you care about, the people that you work with every single day. It's very counterintuitive. We often want to focus our energy externally. We want to focus our energy on changing the person. But I honestly think that the best way to do it is to embody the message. I'll give you two quick examples. I've always stayed really fit. I've been highly active. I train very hard. My kids have grown up seeing that. And it's interesting to note how active they are and how they've observed this kind of how I approach life, and they've taken a lot of it on. Second example, my 15-year-old daughter recently started her first business, and on the weekend she was at an event and just did really, really well. She made a few $1,000s. She's 15. It was extraordinary. And I was so pumped to see this, and I reflected on it. You know, she's the daughter of two parents who are both highly entrepreneurial people. We love business. We love seeing people start businesses. So we've modeled this, and she's taken on some of those characteristics. Now, we don't need her to be a copy of us, but we're kind of stoked that she's taken on some of the attitudes and beliefs that we have. All right, so summary, you want to change somebody? Show them the change. You want to change somebody? Show them the change. Instead of saying to someone, you need to get fitter, you get fitter first. And they'll see the benefits. I know people don't want to think it's this simplistic, but look at the greatest leaders. You know, what do the greatest leaders do? They embody the belief system. You take a Gandhi, you take a Mother Teresa, you take a Martin Luther King, you take a Winston Churchill. They embody the message. And that message leads to behavioral change for other people. Think of Churchill back in, say, 1942 particularly. He embodied that bulldog spirit that galvanized the British nation. He embodied the message. He didn't do public addresses saying, you British people, you need to change. You need to toughen up. He didn't say that. He embodied that belligerent, resilient spirit that transformed the people that he led. Okay, so that's it for me today. Be the message, my friend. Be the message. That's where the real change happens. Let me know what you think in the comments. If you've got more questions about this, if you go, well, I don't know if this will work for me, Jonathan, here's my situation, put that in the comments. All right, make sure you're subscribed. Go and check out all those links. Book me to speak. I can train your team. You can work with me personally as a coach. All the links are here. My name's Jonathan Doyle. You and I are going to talk again tomorrow.